All right, guys, we are back and getting ready for the next matchup here. You can see all the players, see some stats about them. Going to get the players' bands, and then we will hit the randomizer and see what maps we'll be playing here. Currently, we are at 4,795 AUD raised, by the way. We have incentives at 5K for Lil Uzi Bird Devil Stream. And what was the new one for 5K? Lucy Half-Wise. Okay. Lucy, and then also, if we hit 5.5 today, Lucy will do half sideways corruption, 66 tick. Was Gabe and Pyro. Or yes. Yo.
So for anyone that doesn't know me, my name is Lil Uzi Bird in game, and on Twitch I'm the Pyro Guy 1337. I started surfing in late 2015 when I was around 13 years old, and I kind of surfed on and off and started up again in January. Since then I've comped a couple tier 7s, grinded a lot of G1s. Yeah, that's about it. This is my my first time casting, so go easy on me. But I'm excited. This is definitely an amazing opportunity to get the community together for a tournament for charity.
Yeah, for sure. We got 3 out of the 4 bands locked in here. We banned City Pop, Kismet, Grassland, and the 4th came in as Elites V2. Getting the map selected here.
Interesting. Cookie Jar. I don't think we've seen that one in like any tournaments recently.
Yeah, I don't think. $25 dono from Sate coming in. Thank you, Sate. That pushes us over, or it should push us over. Oh, we're close to getting over 4,800. We're very close. Thank you, Sate. And we are on the donation swap window. So $100, you can, if you donate $100, you can swap one of the maps on the bottom under that swap pool there and replace it for one of the final selection maps, one of those 6 maps. And we have a minute and a half left for anybody if they want to donate for the map swap. We also haven't seen Surf Mom Fix, I don't think, really in tournaments too much, at least, or events in the past year or so. Lovely Bean coming in with a $10 donation. Thank you very much, Lovely Bean. Appreciate everyone who is able to donate. Everything counts. So we're getting to the final 30 seconds here. Anybody
Seems
wants
like
to do a map swap?
Yeah, 10 seconds left if anyone wants to swap any amount. $100. Seems like a lot of the maps picked are generally low tier unit or Maxville. I know 10Ds is one of the more notorious ones. Pox is a notorious Maxville map. Flow we've seen a couple times now.
Yeah. All right. Just waiting a moment here, just in case there's a delay or something with the donation. But this is looking like what we were locking in for the map pool. Kicking it off with Surf Cookie Jar.
Like I said, this is a very interesting map. I believe it's tier 3 and it's one of the older maps. And it has a very interesting booster at the start, which I think you B-hop, if I remember correctly.
I haven't played this map in a very long time. It did come out in 2012. It is a tier 3. Right. Oh, yes. One moment.
This is actually really one of my highly anticipated matchups that I wanted to watch. All 4 surfers are incredibly good. They're all top 100, I believe. And they are very fun to watch.
Yeah, this is a banger matchup with people. Sorry about that. Just trying to get something figured out real quick. And okay, I'll hit a ready check for the players here. Oh, no problem.
I think for one of the first times ever, I've had to bind my mouse buttons to plus attack and plus attack 2 for specking.
Oh yeah.
That's a good idea.
Okay. The players are discussing pay to win paint. I'm not exactly sure where they will be painting on this map.
It's an old map. I'm sure there's a lot of different places.
All right, and let's see. We got we got it ready from all the players, so we'll be getting this match going here.
Yep. This is a cookie jar. It's a very interesting looking map. There's a lot of different styles, a lot of different cuts that you'll see. But it is I'd say it's a pretty fun map to run.
Fries apparently was already in a run during the timer.
Yeah, I don't think that counts.
Yeah, that one's not going to be counted, but at least he knows what he can put down.
I guess Fries gets a little bit of a extra practice time from that.
Oh.
I think DSB is finishing a run now. That's 49-33 from DSB.
That was our first comp on this map here. Oh wow.
Big $75 from Vey. Thank you very much.
Wow. I
We're
put this. Oh, sorry. You got it.
we're just $120 off of 5,000. There's a lot of big incentives that are coming to reach 5K. Me personally, I'm gonna attempt to beat Surf Devil tier 7 on stream after I do Goliath. I believe there's a surf documentary that Randy is going to make for Surf's Upside Down 4. So if we can hit 5,000, that'd be amazing.
Definitely. And while we got that donation, Pinky puts down a 47.78.
And Boomer just got a 47.80 also.
So the only person without a locked-in time currently is Fries, but he did get a PR by almost half a second while the timer was counting down.
Just looking at their PRs, all of them are, I believe, within top 25. Pinky and I think DARKSOULSBOSS are rank 11 and 17. And there's Pinky with a 47.47.
Nice.
So there's definitely a very competitive matchup here.
Yeah, for sure. And yeah, like you were saying, Fries is ranked 25, Boomer ranked 23. Dark Souls with a complete, but not an improvement. 46.46.
Yep.
Oh, what? I don't know. I read that as a 9. I don't know.
Yeah,
I read 49.
I think DSB's first comp, he massively mooned the end, so that was a big improve from him.
Fries start right now at the map here.
Here's another comp from Pinky with 46.72, which was an improve. And another one from Boomer with a 47.18.
Holy.
Oh, we got a big $120 donation from Devi. Thank you very much. That crossed the 5K milestone. So there's a lot of good things coming from that. Thank you very much, Devi. If anyone wants to donate, type !charity in chat. All the money is going toward the Starlight Foundation, which is helping sick kids get a little bit of joy while they're in the hospital.
Yeah, I'm trying to improve their experience as much as possible.
Mm-hmm. So the next two incentives are both half sideways incentives. I believe it's Shaport or Shaprot, however you say his name, is doing what was it again? I gotta
Surf AB no fail half sideways.
Surf AB no fail, and also at 5,500, Lucy is going to be doing Corruption all skips except for checkpoint 2 half sideways, which is very crazy.
With just around 4 minutes left here, we just looking for Fries to get his comp in.
Yeah, we just kind of crazy because Fries got a comp in before time started, but now he hasn't been able to get anything.
Pinky coming to the end here, nodding his head. Gets a 46-27. That is less than a minute slower than world record.
I
Very
believe
fast
that's he's also leading now.
He is leading the group here.
DSB is only slightly behind, but definitely big.
All right, we got
Boomer is coming up to the end, but he hugged the wall too tight and lost too many units.
DSB here, minus on his PR for CP2.
This is a really fast run, actually.
That head surf always killed me.
Yeah. Oh, hits the end. DSB just got a 45.91. That was really big from him.
Yeah, we got just around 2 minutes left here. Definitely need to see a comp on the fries.
Yeah, it would be really unfortunate if he didn't get it in.
And we
That
know he's
is-
capable.
Yeah, he definitely is. But that's definitely Boomer got a 47.23. So that it's definitely in this format, not comping a map is a lot worse than comping a map with a bad time.
Definitely.
Like,
I mean,
if
in a
you don't
group-
comp a map, it's not good.
For sure. In a group with all these competitive players, though, all those seconds really do matter.
Fry's finally comps now with a 47.35. Not a good time, but like I said, it's definitely better to just put any time up. And
Definitely.
Dark Souls. DSB had a 49.91, is it? Or a 45.91, which is rank 12. It depends on what the third decimal is, but it's either rank 12 or 13, tying Levi's time on this map, actually. So it's a very good time from DSB.
Yeah, and that is just one rank below his PR on this map. DSB is rank 11.
Yeah. With 30 seconds in, or 30 seconds left, we'll see if any of the surfers can get any last second runs in.
Got Boomer furthest along.
Boomer already though, with a worse checkpoint time than DSB's, and like he messed the flick up. DSB has a good run here. Surfing up right through Fries. You're watching DSB pass Fries in real time.
And this is the final run here.
It looks like this run is slightly worse than the one that he already put up, but with a good end, it might improve. See? No, it doesn't look like it. 46.19. And it looks like while that was happening, Fries failed his run too. So, off the first map, we have DSB with a very, very good start.
Yeah, definitely. A little bit of gaps between each player, I know. See where we land after map 2.
Yeah, I think Fries is going to have to put up a really good time, which I think on this type of map is going to be almost impossible. On Pox, I feel like all of the times are going to be incredibly tight.
Yeah, I agree. It's such a short map. Yes.
We got everyone except Fries ready. Fries
There's
ready.
Fries.
Everyone.
All right, so we're getting to our second map, Surf Pox.
A little bit of playful banter in chat. Fries trying to get Boomer to choke so he could pass him and make it to the next the next phase. But like I said, this map is Maxwell. I have a feeling the times are going to be incredibly tight. So unless someone really chokes and just doesn't get a time in, sadly, I think Fries is going to be getting taken out back. So Pinky just got the first comp in with a 2273, which is only 0.29 behind world record.
Oh,
DFB
25.
finished. Yeah, he got a 2588. Not a very good time on a map like this, but just getting a first comp in's good. And Boomer with a 2299. And Lottie, if you want to talk about
Yeah.
the video settings.
Just a reminder for anyone, or in case it's new information for you. Our production Randy has 4 instances of Counter-Strike Source running to be able to monitor all the players effectively. And in order to do so, they all have to have slightly different video settings. So you'll notice as POVs are changing, the video and graphic settings will also look a little bit different.
Yeah, shout out to Randy for sacrificing his GPU for charity. And while Lottie was explaining that, Pinky did get another complete in, but it was 0.07 slower than his current time.
So now, kind of a repeat of last match. We're just waiting for Fries to get his first comp.
Yeah. I know Fries was kind of a fan favorite. I saw a couple people supporting him in chat.
Yep,
We got a spam
Fries
going.
spam.
Yeah. Make sure to
Always good to
spam
see.
those thighs if you want to see Fries make it through. Yeah, Randy also, for anyone that doesn't know, if you didn't see the AU in his name, Randy is Australian. So the entire time this tournament has been going on, he's been awake in the middle of the night in Australia to host this. He also put countless hours in getting all the UI and all the behind the scenes stuff working. So shout out Randy. Definitely surf tournament GOAT.
Yeah, doing massive things for the people.
Absolutely.
Pinky
And
with another comp, but it was not an improve. It was a 2291 and DARKSOULSBOSS. Both. We'll lock it. 2316.
yeah, that's a big improve from DSB. I believe his first one was just kind of a get a time on the board comp type thing.
For sure.
There's Boomer with a 2297. There's a very slight improve. And just from the time they've put down so far, Pinky seems to be dominating on this map.
Pinky put down that time really early as well. Oh. Still looking for a competent Fries here.
Yeah. Seems to be a pattern. I wonder if he... I know Fries is a really good surfer. I wonder if he's just feeling the nerves. It's got to be hard seeing 3 incredibly good surfers comp, and you are just sitting behind waiting.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it's a really strong group, though. Everybody's going to be trying to put down great times.
Absolutely. DSB just got a 2292, which is a very big improve for him.
All completions thus far are sub 23 now.
Yeah, still waiting on Fries. 5 minutes left. Fries also Fries out of the 4 of them, Fries actually has the worst PR. It's still a G1, but he's about rank 150. Pinky is sub rank 15, so Pinky is definitely very good at this map, and Boomer and DSB are around rank 50. And while I was saying that, Boomer gets a 2311, DSB gets a 2281, and Pinky gets a 2282. So DSB getting strong time.
Fries is saying in chat he low-key forgot the route.
Welcome, Gabe.
Hey, yo. Let's get it, gang.
I was actually gonna mention before Fries said that he forgot the route in chat, he is taking a much longer start to get to Maxville. The others seem to know the right way to telehop this, but Fries is taking much longer and not getting as much speed off the start. And an improve from Boomer too, 2282. So all 3 that have comped so far are very close in time, with Pinky with the slight lead.
And to note on that, Fries taking the longer route for the telehop, he wasn't doing that initially.
Really? Was he doing it correct initially? I didn't see that.
I think he was just doing 1 ramp before, one or 2. I'm not sure though. I swear he was just doing 1.
Yeah, I think that seems more like the old route. I mean, I'm kind of unk, so I played this map a really long time ago, and Fries definitely seems like he's doing the old route for the telehop. That's DSB getting an improve 2278, getting closer and closer to Pinky.
Yeah, I'm wondering what the nerves are like at, you know what I mean, servers of this level. How are they feeling right now? I'm pretty sure one of the only people who actually does stream out of these people too is really Pinky. Boomer was putting up for a minute, but like he low-key stopped. I feel like also being, you know what I mean, streaming surf a good amount, I feel like you're somewhat more used to, you know what I mean? I guess less of like the mental pressure of that, you know what I mean, the whole thing, but it still obviously is like a moment that you do want to perform on. So even, you know what I mean?
And speaking about that, actually, Boomer says at $6,000 he'll do 100 hours of streaming. So I believe in January he'll do 100 hours of streaming. So if you want to see Boomer stream like Pinky does and like Gabe does, then gotta get that money in. Gotta get the donations in.
Yeah, do you guys think that Pinky's LT Omnific run is going to be a map of the year, a record of the year?
That's a really sorry, Gabe. That was a really good time from Pinky, 22:67. That's only 0.24 behind the world record.
That is
And
ranked
just to check,
26. Ranked
Yeah,
25, 26.
that is crazy. And to answer you, Gabe, I think it probably will be in the top world records of the year. It's because Omnific is a very legendary map in Surf. I kind of have a hot take that I feel like Pinky's
It's not the minus
run.
20.
Yeah, exactly. I was expecting a little more from Pinky's run. That could be a hot take, just based off of what he was getting in save lock, but it is still an insane run.
Well, Dizzard is saying in chat here that Pinky himself said that his classic run was more impressive or was better than the Omnific.
Interesting.
No, the classic run was sick, dude. The
Fries with
classic
the
run
comp.
was sick.
Fry's finally getting a comp on the board with a 2320. Very far behind the other three, but finally getting something on the board in the last minute. Now it's basically all eyes on Fries in this last 20 seconds to see if he can get a good time in to save himself.
We are actually less than 10 seconds remaining here. Time is up. Dark Souls got a comp, no improve. Pinky with an improve though,
Pinky.
22:63.
Pinky is absolutely cooking on this map.
22:63. Oof, that's like a rank 19, rank 20.
Yeah. Which is still behind his PR. He's ranked 13.
Fortunately, we will be saying goodbye to Fries here.
Yeah.
Well played by the lad.
GG from Fries. Good to see him join the other three. It's definitely not easy going up
Oh,
against.
Oh yeah, that was definitely weighted against him.
Yeah, definitely.
Bro was literally in there as like cannon fodder. Poor guy. He's going against Pinky and DARKSOULSBOSS, bro. Boomer. Yeah, nah. Buddy was definitely
that's not me. That's Gabe. That's coming from Gabe.
That was me. I'm out here tucking the Canadian feds. I'm out here ducking feds, bro.
Lottie
Let's
make
wrap
sure
this
to hide.
box, right?
DSB asked if he could have a quick bathroom break. And Pinky. Surely, yeah.
Yo, Pinky was doing wonderful. He got like a plus 0.0 like 14, plus 0.0 like 26 or some shit. I personally have a plus 9.6 seconds on the map. I think I could do better though. I think I could do better.
I hear a lot of people trash talk this map. I really like it. I personally find it to be fun. I'm also definitely more of a short stage linear type person, so like a Listless and a Surf Mom are definitely two maps that I'd like to play.
Do you actually like this map?
Yeah, I love this map. This is also a map that I remember playing when I first started surfing, so it's probably the nostalgia is probably helping a little.
I definitely do feel that. I think that the map's a little bit rough, bro. I feel like the map's definitely like been played a lot. There's like some things that kind of don't make too much sense to me, like the snap boards on, I want to say, second to last stage. And like, I don't know, micro optimizing the first couple is also like a little bit tough seeming, a little bit tough. We all know that it mostly comes down to that final stage though.
Yeah, it's definitely
stage fast.
It's not a hard map to it is a hard map to do really well. But personally improving on this map I feel is really fun.
I have a super hard time improving on this.
Nah, prove it, bro. Give us your M rank.
Took an hour for this, by the way.
They're back now and all three have readied up.
Yep.
Looks like DSB actually has the worst time out of the three of them. With a rank 75 G1. Surprised we haven't seen a map yet where any of the competitors have been top 10. I think the closest was rank 11 on Cookie Jar.
I think that means that we have a lot of potential to see a top 10 put in run.
Yeah, maybe.
On tourney.
Yeah. We did see DSB ahead of his PR on Cookie Jar.
Yeah, he said that he smacked into a wall, but he felt like he was for sure gonna get a top there.
Damn.
Yo, Uzi Bird, can I have the IP, bro?
Oh, yeah. I think I still have it copied. Yeah.
All players before... Oh, Boomer with the first comp, 43.59.
It's a pretty good time.
Access denied, bro.
Yeah, send Randy your Steam ID. He'll get you whitelisted.
Oh my gosh, Devi. Another... Well, it was 120 before, but 100 this time. Thank you very much. That was insane.
Oh, this is a really good run from DSB. That improved his PR. He got a 43.49.
Pinky on final stage here. Let's see it.
I believe DSB actually messed up the last stage.
Pinky gets a 43.57.
DSB actually confused in chat. He was only plus 0.2 on last stage, but I guess he seemed to have done it wrong, and he ends up getting a plus 1.7 or 1.6.
Bro, I tried bidding on that cat book, and I don't think I know how to do it exactly.
Just to remind everyone, any donation can be used in the auction. If you type !auction in chat, you can see there's 3 different things you can bid for, which include the custom mouse pad, which was shown earlier on stream. Very, very nice artwork. There's a coaching session from Randy, and there's also the cat drawing book, which I believe Randy also made. And so Randy just, God just told me that every cat doodle will be put into a book and then shipped to you at no extra cost to you. So Randy will handle shipping. If you want more info on that, type !auction.
Real quickly as well, we got Boomer improving to a 43.40. Oh, you got that, and Pinky with a 43.51.
Yo, it's kind of funny. People are valuing Randy's fucking cat book more than they're valuing his coaching. That's kind of jokes. I do understand the perspective, though. I feel like the cat drawings would make you, you know what I mean, a better surfer than coaching ever could.
The invisible.
Y'all, I won't even lie. I've been like, the past few days, I've been kind of lazy to turn off motion blur. And yo, the players be looking mad impressive with motion blur on. They be looking fast as hell. They be going like 600 units, but they still be looking like hella cinematic. They be zooming. It's like around people on !auction per item. The coaching is only going for $20. The mouse mat and the other part, the mouse mat and the cat book are each going for like 400.
Yeah.
Again,
Those
charity.
two. Those two
Starlight
have
Foundation.
high bids on them. Coaching is lower.
Improving children's quality of life. Open the wallet for a good cause.
And with that last donation from Devi there, it pushes us up to 5,100.
5,100. Let's go. Bro, that's like Australian dollars though. That's like 1,000 USD or something. We could be doing better, people. Randy's saying that if we do happen to raise another 2,400 AUD, we have enough to make one child's wishes come true. If a child wished that he could see John Cena, we can literally send him to go see John Cena. If this kid wanted to go meet the president, we could literally have a sick kid go meet the fucking president of probably any country, man. Think about it. Open the wallet for a good cause, y'all.
Actually, I think there's a problem there, Gabe. If he has to see John Cena, he wouldn't be able to see him, would he?
Dude, that's exactly what I'm saying, man. He wants to see John Cena.
Well, he wouldn't be able to see him because you can't see him. You
Bro,
know,
look,
you
we'll
can't see
give
me,
him
my
the
tongue
John
is
Cena
out.
glasses. We'll give him John Cena vision.
That's another
Boomer.
comp in from Boomer with a 43.21. A good improve from him.
Spam this key to help DSB. Hey, yo, let's go.
Yeah, there's an improve from Pinky with a 43.33. Puts him just slightly ahead of DSB, but slightly behind Boomer.
Yep, there's like 3 goats in contention for this dub. Who are you guys rooting for? Who's your favorite, Mr. Pirate guy, Mr. Little
I gotta go with DSB. Oh, and just
Ooh.
as I say that, DSB
There we go.
big
There we
improve with
go.
a 43.04, catapulting
said
ahead of the
GG.
other two. Pinky
Pinky
already
says
throwing in the
Shover.
towel.
Yeah, that's a really good time.
Gabe trying to egg on DSB to get top
This
10 time.
motherfucker lacking, bro. We haven't seen a single top. Not a single top, bro.
That time that DSB put down beats Boomer and Pinky's PR on this map in general.
Yeah. Which I think, to be fair, I don't think any of their times are up to par with what I know they can get. I feel like they kind of had lackluster PRs.
Yeah, these are all really good players.
Yeah. I feel like if any of the 3 of them tried, they could grind out a top 10 on this map.
Dude, if they had any more than 10 minutes not in front of, like, you know what I mean, such a massive audience or such a great cause, like, I'm sure they'd be, you know what I mean, chiefing this pack. But
Yeah, absolutely.
given the tournament setting, it's looking like DSB is looking the most powerful.
Yeah.
I can't lie. I also got a massive DSB written on my chest in permanent marker.
And also,
I'm waiting to wave my, you know what I mean, shirt around my head. I'm waiting for you.
all these 3 players, when this map loaded in, they all said like it was going to be weird to run for the event or awkward to run, something like that.
Yeah. This is not a very easy map to run.
Oh, just 1 minute remaining here. Then also, just a little update on the Tiltify leaderboards for the top fundraisers. Randy AU is now rank 3 on the top fundraiser leaderboard and rank 2 on the top teams. So we are putting in work, guys. Very appreciated.
What does that mean?
Out of all
Leaderboards
the
for
charities. Sorry,
like how much money we have raised.
Like we're in competition with other people?
Yeah, just like past fundraising events. Oh, these are active. Okay, so all the active fundraising events.
Yeah, we were putting in work, guys. Very appreciated. W community, W kids.
If you guys want to win,
Final runs here.
Time's up.
Pinky improve 43-13.
Okay.
Proving his PR.
DSB still in run. DSB still in run. He's already minus 0.13. He's minus 0.09. He's minus a 10.
Really good run.
He sucks.
Fails. Fails the B hop.
Oh.
That's unfortunate. Boomer, last one in run now. Slow stage 5. See if he can make it up with stage 6.
I think this might be an improve.
It might be.
It is.
Definitely. 43.09. Also a very good run.
Wow, they ended up with such a tight spread of times there at the very end.
That's how it is. That's how it was on all 3 maps, I feel like. On Pox, Pinky took the lead very quickly, and then DSB and Boomer just slowly chipped away and made it a more competitive map.
Surf
Is this map 4?
This is map 4.
Y'all, somebody's about to die after this one.
So, it seems like from what we saw on another pretty like high profile surfer match, is that the biggest difference was the B hop at the very start.
Yeah, the B hop on the start is definitely tough to do. There's a very small window for you to flick off the ramp to gain as much horizontal momentum as you can to keep a good amount of speed through the B hop. If you do it wrong, you lose a lot of time. Yeah, I believe what you're looking for off the B hop is around 2260 units. Could be wrong about that.
Yeah, something like that. On the last time that we saw this map, we were seeing like a range of anywhere from like 2150 to 2250 or something, depending on how they hit the B hop.
Boomer, Lucky looking like the favorite at the moment. Never mind, Pinky's got a little bit faster of a time. It really does just depend on like how old that is though, dude. Sometimes like it is a little bit rough, like coming back to a map that you have done well and trying to remember the actual, like, you know what I mean, some of the nuance of it.
Yeah, it's definitely is very surprising is DSB has not completed this map. DSB
I'm certain DSB's been on this
block.
map, but like he's never. I'm pretty sure he just always says like shit map.
Yeah, definitely. He's definitely seen the map. He definitely knows the route, but he doesn't have the experience that the other two have. This is going to be a hard matchup for him.
Another 150 from Devi. Hey, yo! The 100 followed by the 150. Motherfucker was like 180. That's not enough. Went in for another 150. We appreciate you, dog. Let's go.
Yeah, 370 total from Devi.
That's crazy. Get some W's
like,
in chat for Devi.
It feels like in the past 15 minutes or something, 20 minutes. I don't even know.
Yeah, let's get some W's, bro. Let's get some hearts. Need 5 big booms. Boom! 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 Boom!
Oh my. I actually take my headset off.
The neighbors felt those ones, bro. The neighbors felt those ones. Fucking foundation is shaking off of that one, dog.
We got some
just so you guys know, unless I'm wrong, I believe Gabe is still staying at his girlfriend's house right now. So it's not even his own family that's hearing him through the walls. It's his girlfriend's family.
No, yeah, I'm literally screaming.
And all the players in this match have audio, by the way.
Let's get this
Everyone's listening to stream.
Everyone just heard Gabe give 5 big booms.
Pinky said he died.
DSB, I'm pretty sure, is doing the one ramp a little. I could be wrong about this, but the one ramp has a similar cut to what we saw in a previous map. You wanna cut it kind of early, but he seems to be riding the whole ramp.
Yo, Boomer just put in a 37.22. We are around $300 away, y'all, from reaching some super cool incentives, such as I believe Randy just said Lucy doing Surf Corruption at tier 8, half sideways with skips. And then, do you remind me what was the other one?
Shaprot Bossman is doing Surf AB, no fail.
Surf AB, no fail.
Half sideways,
and
as
which
well.
is also half
That is
sideways. Okay. AB is kind of a wicked
long
one.
map.
Yeah, it is. It is like not like fuck the tier. Fuck it being a T6. That map is just long, dude. It's like a 6-minute time.
And while we were talking, Boomer got a first comp in and then improved with a 37.01, and Pinky got a comp in with a 37.48. And DSB in chat says that he doesn't remember anything from this map, so for any DSB enjoyers, is not a good start for him.
He has been consistently getting like 2230, 2240 plus off the B-hop though. So
Yeah.
once he figures out the route, I'm sure he'll put down a good time.
Once he figures out the route, dog, there's only 7 minutes left.
He seems to have a good grasp on like the general route, but there's definitely some like small improvements you can make on the map to just get you a little bit ahead of the others. This map is a little snipey. There's a couple flicks that you have to hit basically just perfect to minimize airtime. Can save you a lot of time.
Bro, I remember I was talking about like saving airtime once, and some motherfucker was like, "Yo, dude, this isn't Trackmania, dude. That's not how that works." I was like, "Bro, what the fuck?" Like, yeah, that pretty much is how it works. You don't want a moon dog. What the fuck?
Yeah. Pinky improves his time with a 37.01, just about 1 second behind the world record.
So Pinky and Boomer are tied with that.
Yeah. Both got a 37.01. I didn't even see that.
701.
But yeah, I feel like Trackmania and Surf kind of have a similar. Like if you've played Trackmania, if you've played Surf, it's not too hard to go between the two.
No, yeah, for sure. They definitely require the same like form of autism for sure.
If anyone remembers an old Surf Goat Fisho or Fishu, however you say it, he actually moved over to Trackmania. I believe he's a pretty good Trackmania player now.
There's been a few.
5 minutes remaining. Would you guys say that that's like a graduation, or like you got held back by going to Trackmania?
And I think a lot of surfers eventually get burnt out and they either retire or they just barely play anymore. So I wouldn't call it graduation. I wouldn't call it whatever. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's just a different thing that people like to. Pinky letting us know also that 274 is the GOAT of Trackmania. I didn't know he played it.
Well, it's not like he's able to tell you.
True. DSB coming up on the end here. First comp, 37.68.
He saw her by around a half second.
So close to the legendary number, but not quite.
True.
What do you mean
both
legendary?
numbers. There's 2 of them.
Yeah, it's bordered.
I'm only personally gonna acknowledge 420, 69, and maybe 1337, bro. Those are the only legendary ones.
DSB minus 45 on his PR right now, coming up to the end. Oh, he lagged.
He literally
lagged.
lagged.
So unfortunate.
No,
Oh,
that's actually
man.
crazy.
That's yeah.
Can you even call that a caster curse? Like,
That was actually he just froze like bro. All right, we got just under 3 minutes here, just around 3 minutes at least.
it's actually very interesting that Boomer is still behind DSB in total time. So after this map, if
Did it update?
yeah, I believe that left UI panel updates in real time.
Oh wow.
So if Boomer doesn't improve his time, he's gonna be out, despite DSB not knowing the third map. Or
I
fourth
mean,
map, sorry.
We say this, but the whole thing is, if DSB can't find this like what half second to improve, is pretty much like seals his fate coming into the next 2 maps almost. You know what I mean? He could definitely get a comp on the next. Tendies and flow. There's not a lot of room there at all. The flow times will probably come down to a couple of fucking. It'll probably come down to like less than 2/10, and then same thing with Tendies. Tendies will probably be in the fucking hundreds.
Yeah, Tendies is an incredibly tight map. So if they practiced it, if they remember it, it's gonna be very, very tight times. And it's looking really good for Pinky. Considering he actually has a really good time on this map. For the last 2 maps, if he can keep up with DSB, it could be his series. I believe
Just under 1 minute remaining here for the players.
yeah. DSB once again on a good run, and he underflicks. My bad. He was.
If DSB
on
was a real
-0.6.
Dark Souls boss character, what kind of weapon do you think he'd have?
I'm not gonna lie, I don't think I've ever played a Dark Souls game.
Big ass claymore or some shit.
Gigantic Claymore. I'm thinking an Ebon Star or something.
DSB is Finnish, right? Or is he Finnish? So, what's the most Finnish weapon you can think of? Whatever that is.
Time's up.
This
not
runs
able to pull
DSB
out
did
the.
not. Yeah, I did not start in time. It's all in Pinky then.
Fuck this map and this lag, random lag. Oh God.
All right, Boomer. According to the overall standings here, Boomer is going to be out after this.
Boomer has that his pack smoked.
07
That'll be all she wrote
Boomer.
for today.
GG's, Boomer.
Boomer representing the UK, putting up a good show, but not enough for take down the Titans, Pinky, and Dark Souls boss. Let's see how close the times are for these 2 players.
Next map, Surf Tendies.
Fortnite. Do you guys have the Fortnite poster? I don't see it on mine.
Fortnite poster.
Where
Oh,
is
there's
it?
a ninja poster.
Nope.
Yeah. It's the Ninja Fortnite poster now.
We got Pinky ultra zoomed in on a streamer on Granis.
Oh yeah, giving him a smooch.
Yeah.
I'll be up.
That's actually, I don't think I've ever looked around this map. It's actually really cool. He's got a screenshot of his own stream mapping the map. It's kind of cool. It's sick.
Yeah, the white monster cans, legendary. The setup here, similar to how Randy's is looking, except maybe Randy has 3 or 4 more times the amount of white monster cans. Pinky is ready.
DSB saying in chat that he will YOLO and skip on flow. Yeah, waiting on DSB to ready. Looks like he's just getting a practice run in before starting. And they're both ready.
And just for reference, DSB's current time is from 2022.
I believe Prod Observer 1 needs the hide spec. I could be wrong. And the top timer, just for anyone, is off by 15 seconds, so just be aware of that. Pinky getting a really good skip around the turn, but he mooned the skip out of the hole, which is gonna waste a little bit of time, and he just barely underflicks the end.
Spam
We got some really good spams in chat. We'd love to see it. It looks like we got the chat is split between Pinky and DSB.
Yeah, we got the spam the booms for Pinky Zoom. Spam this Ross to help Dark Souls boss.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen the chat this split before. In the previous matchups, usually it's everyone rooting for one guy. And just as I say that, everyone's a DSB supporter.
Yo. I won't cap y'all. I'm back with a fruit by the foot and then an ice cap. I don't know what, kind of got to know what an ice cap is, but I got a fruit by the foot. You guys ever heard of those?
Yeah, it was a classic in my childhood.
Giga banger, bruh. The giggest banger. Y'all ever had a snack called Grips?
I've seen it before. I don't think I've ever had it.
No?
Never seen it either, actually.
Bro, Grips is like, it's kind of like Cheez-Its, but like they're like miniature hexagons of Cheez-Its. I don't know. It's pretty banger though. It's pretty bomb.
Yeah, I've definitely seen it before. And yeah, these neither surfer has gotten a good run in yet. Pinky had the one run where he underflicked the end. DSB has been in checkpoint 1 and 2 simulator. Don't love.
Yeah, no, this map is pretty ass because you really do spend a lot of time just trying to get like a decent start. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
but it really all
absolutely.
comes down to the final like 2 ramps or so.
Yeah.
On the final 2 ramps, you got
a 42-25.
Yeah.
You got a big skip with 2 head checks in it. It's got the whole thing is too like it's not like it's like that hard. if you were to stay on the ramp a little bit longer, but you stay on the ramp a little bit longer and you're instantly out of contention for a good run, you know what I mean? So you're hitting the actual line, not hitting your head, you know what I mean? Actually being able to get to the final ramp with decent units and then to hit a decent snipe, it definitely does make the map slightly rough.
Definitely.
Thankfully, the entire like midsection of it is not too bad at all. It really is just kind of like getting into, you know what I mean, the first few ramps well.
It's really hard to get the skips really good on this run or on this map. The skip you see them do where they do the spin, it's very hard to do well because ideally you want to be going with as much downward momentum as you can, so that you spend less time in the air. But that also makes it harder because you have to. The more downward momentum, the less horizontal momentum, so you end up needing to board the ramp much closer. So it's definitely just really hard to get the skips really good in this run. And on top of that, Pinky gets a 42-11 in, but on top of the skips being really hard on this run, it's also just like a low tier unit map, so you also just want to have godlike units the entire time. Looks like DSB is gonna get a comp in here, not a very good one, but actually only plus 1.2. He did mess the end up a little. Yeah, it's a 42-38 from DSB. He's only 0.27 behind Pinky.
Yo, what's our 5th map or 6th map?
Low.
Sir Flow? Okay. And we're on KSF? Okay. Damn, a nice looking snipe from Pinky with the 41-86. God damn.
Nice.
That's only 0.03 behind DSB's current PR. I think.
Oh man, I'm not saying it.
This dude Randy needs therapy, bro. This guy Randy needs therapy, bro. Plus 6-7. You guys would kill to hear Randy right now, bro. Y'all would kill. The excitement, the evil demeanor over here saying those two numbers, bro. Like, get out of here, dog. He needs help.
Depending on, I don't know how old Randy is, but depending on how old Randy is. Okay, so I'm actually the Randy and I are the two youngest in call. So we got two unks that won't say 6-7.
Fuck?
And two zoomers.
Two unks, yo, don't group me with Lonnie over here, bro.
You're only like a
25.
year older than me.
I already knew he was about to say don't put me in there with Lonnie.
Ain't even 20. Lonnie pushing 40 on God.
Pinky getting a 41-72. Very good time that I believe is already past DSB's PR.
We need fuck the PR. We just need DSB to answer back, bro. We just need Homeboy to respond.
DSB's run was decent until the end. He kind of messed up the last ramp and mooned it.
No bullshit, dude. Like, yo, I swear to you guys, go turn on motion blur and like watch these guys, bro. Like at this speed, it looks incredible. It looks
like a KSF
incredible.
Records video. Oh.
Bro, I just turned motion blur on for 4 seconds and I feel like I'm about to get a fucking headache already.
You guys
Bro,
ever
look
see
at how fast they're going?
You ever see the really old KSF Records world record videos?
Yeah,
It's
they
like
have like
that,
crazy motion blur as well.
The insane motion blur and the low FPS. All eyes on DSB. Pinky extending an already comfortable lead.
And the overall standings, Pinky is ahead by 1.3.
Last map being Surf Flow is not good for DSB. 1.3 is a very big gap you'd have to close.
Yeah, that's gapping like a motherfucker. I mean, he's only, I guess he's down like, what, half a second right here?
He
On
is
this current map?
He is slightly ahead of his PR, but he underflicked that skip. It's very unfortunate to see.
Never mind. I was gonna say maybe his
It's-
ending was dog ass.
It was. I don't know about his PR,
Yeah,
but
PR.
on his current set time, it kind of is. That skip that DSP just failed is incredibly hard to do and run. You have to hit a very precise flick angle to not moon the next ramp, but you have to flick high enough that you don't hit the railing. Pinky getting a 41.77.
Very close to his last completion.
Yeah.
Super consistent. Maybe not super consistent for their terms, but for everybody watching as well, this is not the final day of the event. We do have 2 more days of matches.
Do we have room for players or you know what I mean, for new groups? Yeah, apparently we got the next 2 days of this tourney filled. It'll be the last 2 days. But the last 2 days are going to be filled, and thankfully we haven't filled with all of the players. We are looking for 2 really good unit players for a show match. We already have 2. We need 2 really good unit players for a show match.
Ooh.
Not sure which day. Hit up Randy, though.
DSB at the end sniping a 41.95. A slightly bad end on his run, but definitely an improve and closing the gap to Pinky.
Look, DSB's got this. All he needs to do, all we need to do in the booth right here is to spectate Pinky the entire time and hope and pray Caster's curse is in full effect, bro. I think that's our only, you know what I mean? That's our only hope here.
And
Yeah,
for any hard bonus enjoyers, the final day we're doing show matches where one show match will be a unit bonus match. It's a similar to what we're doing now with the maps, but they have 15 minutes each instead of 10 minutes each. So I believe there's 2 spots needed to be filled. So if there's any hard for the unit bonuses, there's 2 spots that need to be filled. The tech bonuses are already filled. So if there's any hard unit bonus enjoyers, DM Randy or let him know. And
Yep, I'll ask him.
Just to clarify, the tech bonuses are going to be run by Anchor or Encore, however you say his name. I'm a Noob, Absolute Goat, SLT, and Nordberg. So that's going to be very fun to watch.
That's the tech one?
That's the tech
Yeah,
one,
that's
and
the
they
tech
have agreed, and I think it was confirmed with Randy as well, that they're going to start off with Blackheart first map.
Interesting.
Okay, so they're starting off with Blackheart, and then the final remaining 5 bonuses or whatever tech stuff they're doing is going to be randomized.
So in this matchup, DSB has a rank 24, and Pinky has a rank 31. So they're very tight times. DSB needs to pray that Pinky just doesn't get a good run in.
I mean, you guys know who I'm spectating.
Yeah, Pinky does have quite the lead coming into the final map.
And both surfers are ready now. And the race is on. DSB opting to stay in lock to learn the rest of the map to practice. Pinky going in and starting runs.
This is a pretty tight map. It's got a lot. I believe it's 4,500 max velocity. It really comes down to hitting this big skip and using like the start of. Let's see, is it like CP2 going into CP2 right here? Yeah, it's like the ramp going into CP2, really.
Yeah.
Hitting that nice line, trying not to moon too hard, because the moon right there, like it totally does murder, you know what I mean, your time. And then just hitting your end skip. End skip is not too bad. Pinky opting to just go for a completion on the first run, coming in with a 47-18.
I'm not sure. Do they still go for? Oh, I guess they do. Still go for skip with head hit.
This guy said, "What do I need for N 2800?" I thought it was like 2300. I won't even cap. Ain't no way it's that hard. What?
And so I guess 2772 is the minimum for that skip.
I think it more depends on how hard you hit your head on the ceiling. If you skip the head hit, then you probably need less units because you have less Z velocity. Yeah.
Yes. So there's a couple of ways to do the end. Couple of ways to do the end, but of course, there's always this specifically one fast way.
Yo, fuck that one guy in the chat who did better than me on this map. I'm gonna keep your Banky. Fuck just that one guy who did better than me.
Your Banky's kind of goated. He did get out on his match just last match, but he recently has been grinding some tier 7s. We got Pinky coming up toward the end.
What?
I lied. I lied. This
What
map
do you
all
mean
looks.
you lied?
This map all looks the same to me.
No, that's fair.
Hitting the skip good here. Actually, ideally there, you want to avoid having to strafe back and forth to kill airtime, which Pinky did very well. And he did go for the end skip, but he missed it. He was just a couple units off there. I wonder if DSB is just going to go all out on the end skip, or if he's going to try to get a comp in first.
No, DSB just needs to activate the cheats, bro. This guy activates cheats while he's like competing against me for times, bro. And I'd be sitting there struggling for a G1 for like 3-4 hours, and then he activates cheats on me, bro. Like activate cheats on Pinky.
Oh, there's a little bit of lag there.
Now, you guys don't understand. This guy DSB's an actual demon. I'll literally be sitting there relaxing, suffering and shit, and then he'll hop onto my server. No bullshit. Within 10 minutes, he'll put down a top 10 run. It's just like, I don't know if he does that, you know what I mean, just to piss a motherfucker off, or if he really is just like out here flexing. I honestly think he just got cheats, but that's just me.
Also, for context, Gabe recently beat Surf Goliath, tier 7 staged map. And while he was playing it, DSB came in chat, then joined the server and beat the map within about like 15 minutes.
Yeah, like literally on some shit, bro. Literally on some shit. I think he also got a good group on it after too.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he got like a 12-minute run or something on his first comp, which is kind of crazy.
That's what I be saying, bro. Like this surf shit ain't fair.
DSB is about halfway through the map right now. God's making fun of me. Yo, God's kind of mean. DSB cutting very well over that gap. This could be a very good time if he doesn't choke the end.
I just hella picked
He
my
opts
nose.
for
What's up?
Oh, that's unfortunate. He opted for a softer head hit so he could keep more horizontal momentum, but he ended up hitting the wall before the end.
Oh God.
DSB still has not gotten a comp in.
Just looking for the comp from DSV here.
Does that mean you're gonna give VIP to someone that answers correctly?
That should be easy skip, right?
He gets the skip in. With a 45.96 in.
Did you just say bug on your mouse pad?
Who are you talking to?
Myself, bro. Mind your own business.
He's talking to the bugs in his brain that are crawling around in his skin.
They're under his skin. DSB once again getting a good cut over the gap. He's got good units for the skip at the end, and he fails the end skip again.
Dog!
Not looking good for DSB.
Dark Souls boss, ride from fucking stay high on that final ramp and then maybe leave it kind of early. But you mostly just,
Gabe
like,
trying to
follow
give
the top of that
advice to
ramp.
one of the competitors.
Bruh, it's the advice he needs.
Yeah, DSB needs to almost world record the map to close the gap between him and Pinky. DSB coming up to the end again. This time he's plus to his PR. He does get a comp in with 45.92.
Okay.
Not his fastest, but good confidence boost.
He needs 0.5. 0.5 is easily doable too, for sure.
Yeah. I believe at the end there is behind his PR by about quarter of a second. I saw he had a couple runs that were ahead of his PR, so
Oh my god,
he can
Pinky's
definitely
looking
improve it.
phenomenal here, though. Oh, actually looking
This
great.
is
Hold
a
up.
Very good run from Pinky. This could GG it. He's a little
Ooh.
low on units, but he makes it. Improves his PR by
45, 34.
0.4.
Yes, that's
That's
a tough one.
crazy.
That's a tough one. He put up a good
Yeah.
one. He put
I
up a
think
good one.
DSB is gonna have to just about world record this now.
That is a big improve
Yeah,
on his
Pinky
PR.
literally improved by a half second. Yeah, that was nice. That was definitely a good one.
Improved,
Rank
Almost
16.
a top 10 right there alone.
He was only 0.09 away from getting a top 10 there.
Yeah, it was definitely a heater run. You could tell.
Yeah. DSB once again getting this cut very clean.
He mooned kind of hard though.
Yeah. He's behind his PR and he has no units here, unfortunately.
GG's.
GG. Nice try, DSB. Pinky just too good.
Belgium goat.
It is, I could be wrong, but doesn't Pinky have like 200 top 10s or something? Or
The motherfucker definitely has a lot.
G1s. I feel like I remember seeing his pi and his underscore PI in chat, and he almost every comp he has is like a top 10 or a G1.
G1s.
Yeah, that's
700
700
G1s. I think DSB
Every
hasn't
map.
beat in terms of top 10s, but he's definitely got
Yeah.
at least over 100 top 10s, Pinky.
Yeah.
I'm looking at
Pinky-
his top 10 group stats in game, and it says 555 on G1.
Yeah, he basically every map that he completes, he G1s, which is absolutely nuts. Alright, looks like unfortunately they opted out of interviews.
Every map that I play, I swear to God, I mentally G1. I may not G1, but I mentally G1 it.
Respect that.
Definitely a big difference from, Pinky, who actually
Alright.
can G1 it.
So we're gonna be taking an ad break between matches.
We're money hungry, what can we say? The ad rev up.